Card Junkies.
Welcome back to the same day that we recorded Tommy's bullshit. My name is hobbitkrom.
And I'm Tommy T.
Hell yeah. And we are the Card Junkies, and this is Izzit Hobbit.
Aggro!
This is one of I love Izzit. I have like 7 built online at this point. So eventually we'll go through these, all of them at some point in time. So Izzit Hobbit will probably be something that I continue to do.
Well, let's go ahead and start it off. We're running with 12 mountains.
11 islands.
Pretty basic budget. There for your eyes.
That's right.
Well, our 1-drops, we're running 3 built to smash.
And 4 shocks. Obviously, it being aggro, I know people are like, well, why don't you run Soulscar Mage if those are your 1-drops? Obviously, that would be great. But he lacks evasion, and so I love evasion, and this deck is all about it. And moving on to our 2-drops, Tommy.
We're running 4 take inventory.
Take inventory is 1 blue, 1 colorless. You draw a card for every take inventory in your graveyard. So your first cast, you draw 1, second cast, you draw 2, third cast, you draw 3, fourth cast, you draw 4. It's like Galvanic Bombardment for a draw. I know it's kind of weird and kind of janky, but this deck is super budget, and it's a low curve draw spell. And since we're only running 23 lands to match our curve number necessarily, we need to just kind of stay on tempo with our draw spells if we have some of our early creatures out.
Next, we're running 4 unsubstantiates.
Unsubstantiates.
That's what I said.
That's right, Tommy. You did say that.
Hell yeah.
What that does is it returns target spell or creature to its player's hand. So, say for example, your opponent tries to counter your creature, counter your build to smash, whatever, you bounce back to their hand. It's tempo. It's not permanent, but it's a good catch-all for 1 blue, 1 colorless, which is good when you don't have a lot of dual lands available in those colors. So that's what makes Izzit so hard right now.
Next, we're running 4 incendiary flows.
Incendiary Flow is 1 red, 1 colorless, and deals 3 damage to target creature or player. It's a sorcery speed, but if it deals damage to a creature, it is removed from the game instead of just going to your graveyard. So it's good for Scrappy Scroungers, Dread Wanderers, things like that. Also, it's the only 2 cast that cost 3 burn spell right now, so we have to use it, and I'm sure you'll see it a lot in a lot of my Izzit builds because I love it. Next,
we're moving on to 4 stormchaser mage.
Okay, stormchaser mage is basically like one of the best cards printed in blue-red for a while. Especially with prowess, it's 1 blue, 1 red for a 1/3 flying haste prowess creature. Good evasion, prowess. Obviously, the deck's based around it. Give it a built to smash. Swings for 5. I can't complain.
Captain Insano.
He is my Captain Insano.
Next, on to our 3-drops, we're running 4 uncaged fury.
Uncaged Fury, 1 red, 2 colorless, get a target creature +1/+1, and double strike. So, pretty basic, pretty simple. Just more Captain Eye pokes with the with the prowess. So,
next we're moving on to 4 enigma drake.
Okay, enigma drake. Enigma, definition of puzzle. Very puzzling. There's nothing really puzzling about this card because its power is equal to the number of instants and sorceries in your graveyard. So, us being a spell slinger deck, more than a counter deck, we want to have something that has, big tits and a decent ass, just as a standard creature for blocking or more offensive things. Obviously, with the longer the game goes, the better it gets with Uncaged Fury. Just a good 3-drop.
So now on to our 4-drops. Now, let me see if I can say this right. Mercurial geist.
Mercurial.
I said that.
Yes, Mercurial Geist. Mercurial Geist is pretty cool. It's 4 for 1/3, 2 colorless, blue and a red. It's a 1/3 flyer. Whenever you cast insert sorcery, it gets +3/+0. So it's absolutely amazing. It's a game ender on turn 5 every time if you get it off. It's pretty beautiful as an overall. But you're only running 3 of them just because he's 4 mana, easily killable with a 3 booty.
Are we running 3 of them? I could have swore I said that we were running 4 of them.
No, 3.
Okay.
It's 3 because of the curve.
3 of them.
Yep.
Now on to our 5-drops. We're running Baral's Expertise.
Right, and we're running 3 of those as well. Baral's Expertise is a sorcery speed bounce spell. It lets you target up to 3 creatures or artifacts. Don't really know when artifacts are that strong to bounce, but I guess like vehicles probably. But I haven't played against many vehicles decks of late online. But The whole point is that you can cast a spell with converted mana cost 4 or less for free after. So I got to do this online a couple times and actually made me love this deck more and more. It was I baral's expertise into an uncaged fury or into just another pump spell. I allowed my mercurial geists just to swing for win on that turn. Stupid, kind of cool, kind of kooky combo. You do have to think that there's 2 spell casts for it. So you're thinking baral's expertise into uncaged fury. That's +3 for the barals, +3 again for the uncaged, +1 for the uncaged, and then the 1 power it has. So you're swinging for 16.
That's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
That's a big eye poke.
Captain Insano eye poke.
Yeah, nonetheless.
But that is the main deck. Pretty simple, pretty basic, straightforward. I'm sure there are 10 million builds of this online. This is just my rendition of it because I love Izzet. I have 10,000 archetypes about this. It's been my obsession for a while, coming back into Magic. But onto the sideboard, Tommy.
Yeah, we're running 4 insult to injury.
Right. This basically, insult damage can be prevented, and all sources that would deal damage this turn deal double that instead. It's like double strike without the first strike. I'm running the sideboard because it doesn't combo well with Baral's expertise right away. If they're not running a lot of flyers, we can sideboard out Baral's expertise into insult and injury. We only ever really use insult. The injury is kind of weird.
Yeah,
it's not that great. But injury, it's 3, 1 red, 2 colorless to deal 2 damage to target creature and 2 damage to that creature's controller. It's okay. It's not the greatest. If you have 6 mana, you can cast both Center Reds 4 on 4. Mm-hmm. That works. But on
to our next one, we're running 4 cartouches zeal.
Cartouche Zeal. I know it doesn't trigger Mercurial Geist, but what it does, it gives your creatures haste, like Enigma Drake or Mercurial Geist, later on in the game, and it also makes target creature not block. I kind of fell in love with this card a little bit more and more when I was playing FNM with my mono red deck, which we've been posting videos of late with the great crowd up at J&J's Pack and Ship, which is super weird that they're still at U-Haul. Like, the first time I went up there was for Hero Quest, and it blew my mind going in there and be like, do you do this because you don't make enough games? He's like, no, we just do it because to do it. And I go, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I know. Then we're running on to 4 invigorated rampage.
Alright, invigorated rampage is tap 2, instant speed, target creature gets +4, +0, and trample, or you can have 2 creatures get +2, +0, and trample. It's great if you have Enigma Drake and Stormchaser Mage, or any of our 11 creatures out, because we only have 11 creatures. We can either target both of them or one of them, but it's mostly sideboarded out for incendiary flow if we're playing a speed match, because we're trying to end the game as quickly as possible, as just kind of adds an extra 1 damage, that little eye poke.
Man, what I should do is I should throw Adam Sandler just fucking eye gouging that dude in the football uniform. You hear that plop.
Basically, this entire deck is all about eye pokes. It's not really like.
So last but not least, in the deck, we're running 3 negates.
Alright, negates. If we're playing against a control matchup and it's harder for us to land our creatures, they have a lot of removal, whatever, we need to bring that in to kind of give a little bit more survivability to our creatures and try to just progress the turn. Even though it takes away from us being more aggro, typically allows us to take out our unsubstantiates for a more permanent counterspell.
So that's the Izzet Hobbit aggro.
Aggro!
Build. There are many to come. I'm Tommy T.
And I'm hobbitkrom.
We also are building a couple of these decks on paper, so we can play some of our Friday Night Magic with. So stay posted, like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you for the support.
Hell yeah. Have a good night.